in so much trouble already. Our first guest today is a true show business superstar. It's a real honor for us that she's able to stop by. Do me a favor, please say hello to the award-winning actress and absolutely stunning Raquel Welch.
Thank you. That's very nice.
You are gorgeous in person as you are on film, as you have been for years.
Stop it.
You are. You're a very striking woman. And congratulations are in order for you, who you just got your star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Yes, I did finally.
How was that? Was that fun?
It was really great for me because when I started out, a lot of people don't know this, in Hollywood, I had 2 kids already and not a bean to my name or any connections or anything. And I actually lived not too far from the Hollywood Walk of Fame in a very rundown little apartment. And I had like $10 a week for food money. So when I finally got my star there, it was like coming back and remembering when I used to walk along there with a stroller and a kid on one hip and think, how can a young girl with 2 babies make it in this town,
And you did.
So it was very special then to go back and,
Yeah, how do they decide who gets the stars? I mean, does it have to be in conjunction with a specific project?
Well, they invite you, but they had kind of invited me before, but the thing was that I was either not there because I lived in New York for years and years.
Right.
And then I would say, but, just to go there, maybe I should have a project. And then I was on Central Park West, and I thought, well, maybe the show needs a little help, so I'll do my star.
Yeah, did you have...
This time when they invited me, I said, great, well, okay, that's cool.
Did you have fun doing that show, Central Park West?
Oh, yeah, I had a blast. The only thing was that we were here last year during the blizzards.
Oh, yeah.
And it was just, it was just like such a trip because, there were like snow, banks, weight like 5 feet high and all this stuff. And, I'm mostly used to film work and
right.
things where you get, like your star trailer and everything. This time I got what they called a 3-banger. Sounds like a sandwich, but what it was, it was like I was a sandwich. I was in between 2 other people because they kind of cut the trailer into 3 pieces.
Right, so the little cubicle.
Yeah, so that you go in and you're doing all your whole trip, hair, makeup, wardrobe, all in this little tiny thing, and anybody moves on this end or that end, your eyebrow pencil sort of, into your ear.
Right, yeah, I've had those too myself. Yeah, frequently, Raquel, I'm sorry to say. I've never had that big star trailer yet. One day.
Stop. I have a couple of things to say about you, Rosie O'Donnell.
Oh my gosh, what?
Well, I think the most important is just forget about Sandra Bullock. You are now America's sweetheart.
Oh, that's so nice of you to say. That's so sweet. Do you know her? I've never met her. She seems like a nice girl.
Oh, yeah, she's lovely, I'm sure, but it's just like since, you came along, you brought nighttime TV to the morning, and it's just, everybody is very excited.
Well, I'm having so much fun doing it, I gotta tell you. It's a great job. It's the perfect job. I get to have my son here, I get to come here.
And I admire you so much for arranging everything so that you could have your baby here and be with him and everything, because when I was starting out, I wasn't able to do that much, and I've always regretted it.
Yeah. How are your kids?
Oh, they're just great. Damon is a computer consultant, and he lives in L.A., and I see him pretty much, when, like you just showed. When
Yeah,
they get up,
my son, little Ricky.
When they get up there, they don't get anymore. It's like,
We'll beat that out for the West Coast. Go ahead.
And Tony actually lives in New York City, and you might know her from Cocoon, Tony Welch.
Beautiful, talented actress.
And so she's here, and so we get to see each other, now that I'm in town for a little bit. And then she comes out and stays with me on the coast. So it's great because...
They watch you on everything you've done. I'm sure that they saw you on one of my favorite shows ever, Mork and Mindy.
Oh, really?
Do you remember when you did that, Raquel?
Almost.
It's interesting because we have a clip.
Back in 1 million.
We do. Roll it, Mork and Mindy.
Right, smart guy, turn around. Hands in the air.
What are you going to do to me?
Why, I'm going to search you for secret weapons. Nothing in here. Turn around. Oh, you seem to have rung my bells. What are you hiding in your pocket? Is that a secret weapon?
No, harmless stuff. I'm just glad to be here.
That must have been fun working with him.
It was.
I don't know him, Robin. I think he's a genius, Robin Williams. I don't know him at all.
He is. Oh, he is. So you don't know him.
I've never
you guys
met him.
should know each other, really. But anyway, he is like so talented. And of course, then he was just starting out. Gary Marshall asked me to come on the show, and he was just so amazingly talented and a great improviser and everything. But he was like super hyper. I mean, like just really, bouncing off the walls. So what he used to do, which I thought was a little bit bizarre, was he used to have this sort of tank. I think it was like, it looked like a coffin, but it was in the 70s, so it was like one of those things that everyone was doing. And you'd lie down in it full of water, and it would help you chill out.
Really?
So he would like calm his nerves by lying in this tank full of water.
That looked like a coffin.
Close the lid, Robin's in there oming out. And I'm thinking, wow,
He must have got that at Michael Jackson's garage sale. Remember, he had one of those things. So tell us about this, Sex and the Silver Screen, the series.
Oh, right. Okay. This is like a 6-part show that Showtime is doing. And what it is a chronology of 100 years of sex in the cinema from 1896 to 1996.
Wow.
Which is like really amazing to see because, you see, you're able to sort of look back and see how they really treated sex in the beginning from the first kiss, which was 1896, to today in Showgirls.
Right.
So you kind of
That was a movie, huh, Raquel?
Yeah, well, it was, well,
Yeah, all righty. Anyway, we don't want to diss it too much, but...
Yeah, well, I know, it was really pretty terrible. I probably shouldn't say that either. I mean, the girl was nice and fine.
The actresses were good. The movie was icky.
It really sucked. It did.
You see that? Well, when does it start? It begins at Sunday nights at 8 o'clock on Showtime, and it's a whole series, correct?
Yes, it's a whole series, and it's all about just kind of see where the mores and the morality of this country and the world have changed over 100 years, because, of course, everyone is so affected by movies, media, the television, anything that goes on film. It really changes your head and affects your value system. So when you see what's happened, it's interesting to look at it and see what you think. Do you think it was better before censorship, after censorship? It kind of helps you really gauge what's been going on. And in an election year, I think it's very relevant.
Well, we'll definitely look for it. Sunday night starts at 8 p.m. on Showtime. I hope you come back, and I hope I see you again on Broadway soon. You were so wonderful when I saw you. Raquel Welch, ladies and gentlemen. Coming up